Well, they were sensational tumbling runs, no other word for them. Great variety all the way through, and the crowd appreciating that spectacular exercise.
The Romanians always manage to produce appeal. The audience absolutely enthralled with her now. Svetlana Boginskaya to beam for the Soviets. Very businesslike attitude.
Minor crisis there, having to adjust. All those little leaps that look fairly simple, not so at all on the beam.
No, it's very difficult because most of the jumps are blind landings, and series of jumps means as you land from one jump, balance has to be absolutely accurate for the takeoff for the next.
The whistles round the arena tell you that Kristina Bontas didn't get a 10, it was a 9.987.
Well, that could be absolutely disastrous for the Russians and for Boginskaya. She was in the lead after the compulsories, and that really will interest Daniela Silovash. I bet she noticed that fall.
And a little under rotation on the landing. Boginskaya in trouble now in the individual all-round championship, because these scores count. She'll start, if she gets there, on an even footing. But now Silovash, who saw all that waiting to go on her floor exercise, really sticks the landing on the opening full-in, back-out somersault.
This is a new floor exercise.
Well, beautifully executed. And Monica, what's been interesting with Silovash is that as she's grown older, she's now a 19-year-old, so her floor exercises in particular have developed. I mean, she started with these elfin little jigs, doing hornpipes and things, much more elegant now.
Oh yes, so beautifully mature, and I don't care what anybody says, that a floor routine from a 19-year-old with that maturity is worth a 10. Kristina Bontas, a brilliant gymnast, but just immature, and to me it shouldn't get a 10, and this is the difference between the senior and the junior gymnast, in my opinion.
Silovash showing that she can tumble brilliantly, and it's what goes in between, and the scores come up. She's got a 10. Silovash's second 10, so she's setting herself up well for the individual championship. One thing's changed there, she doesn't carry these scores through into that championship, but the reason it becomes so vital for Boginskaya with her fall-off beam is she might not even qualify as one of the Russian top 3.
And now Aurelia Dobre to floor, defending world champion. Very, very elegant. And that's where that injury that she's carried shows on the landings. Full in, back out, hands down. Dobre, a brilliant mover. Wonderful dance interpretation. This is a skill in itself. The tumbles aren't the all-important factor.
There again, you see the lack of strength in that knee, that double twist. She wouldn't have been doing that a couple of years ago. But this is the team event, and the Romanians will be able to discard her score off the floor. Clever move putting her up last. There's no way they think she's better, in fact, than Silovash. But they stuck her up last, hoping that she would perhaps get an extra tenth or two from the judges because she was in sixth position. But found out on this opening tumble. Goes for the big difficult tumble, the full in, back out, and the hands go down at least 0.3 away there.
Dobre probably not training the big moves, and very unfortunate on that landing.
Still waiting for Dobre's score to come up. This a tape of Alesia Dudnik. Up to the beam. Dudnik going up last on this piece for the Russians.
Full twisting back somersault from the Arab Spring. One really would think, John, that she was doing this exercise on the floor. She never looks down.
You really have got to know a bit about the sport to realise what a difficult tumble that is on beam. She makes it look so easy, but you've got 10 centimetres, and to put a full twist in and land in that straight a line is a magnificent feat.
I think if you stood and psyched yourself up for 10 seconds and did only that, it would be magnificent. But to slot it in nonchalantly in a World Championships in the middle of a beam routine lasting a minute and a half, something quite spectacular, and that really is class.
Lands beautifully with the double twist, really kept herself extended all the way through it. There is that full twisting back somersault on beam. You have to be exactly in line. And what I knew but you didn't is she got the 10 for it. Her third 10 of these championships already. And we could be looking at the new all-round individual champion. There, Chen Kui-Ting's vault. Dudnik really looking something a bit special, Monica.
Yes, she really has excellent qualities.